Welcome to the open mic, where bold stories spark big conversations. You know, sometimes you just stumble across a story online that really gets you. That happened to me the other day reading this beautiful piece on people.com. It was by Brian Anthony Hernandez. And honestly, it was just too inspiring, too moving not to share. We're going to explore Bonita Gibson's incredible journey, 114 years, and really think about its message.
Oh, it's a fantastic story to dive into. Bonita Gibson celebrating 114 years on July 4th, no less. And like you said, it's more than just longevity, isn't it? It's about resilience, yes, but also real joy. So let's see what we can genuinely learn from how she's lived her life.
Okay, let's get into it, because Bonita apparently has these secrets to her long life. And the one that, well, just completely threw me was potatoes. I mean, seriously, potatoes. Her husband worked in the potato industry in Idaho, apparently, so it was a staple. But still.
It does sound a bit counterintuitive in today's world, right? All the focus on superfoods. But maybe the potato thing isn't just about the potato itself. It could point to something like consistency, simple whole foods, perhaps. And remember, the article mentioned she never smoked, never drank alcohol, always tried to eat healthy in general. But maybe even more important, her family talks about her mindset. Always positive, always smiling, calm heart. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How much of longevity is attitude versus, say, diet?
That really resonates. That inner calm, that peace, and her resilience is just staggering. Think about it. She got through things like mumps and measles back when those were really serious childhood dangers. And then here's the kicker, surviving COVID-19 at 109 years old.
Right. At 109, it's almost unbelievable. That speaks volumes, I think, about inner strength, not just physical health. Science is catching up to this idea, the connection between stress, emotional well-being, and physical health, even down to ourselves. Bonita seems like a living example. And it wasn't just about enduring things. She had this amazing openness to life, to new things.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that part. That was fascinating.
Well, get this. She drove until she was 99, took her very first plane ride when she turned 100, and visited a casino for the first time at 102.
Wow.
It shows this belief, doesn't it? That it's genuinely never too late. Never too late to try something, to experience something new. That's quite a lesson.
It really is. And now her joys are maybe simpler, but sound just as fulfilling. Reading, playing cards, and she talks nightly with her son, who's 88 himself. Imagine those conversations. Plus, this huge growing family around her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, even great-great-grandchildren. That connection must be powerful.
Absolutely. Connection is key. And putting her story in context, she's right up there among the oldest people alive globally. Very close to being the oldest. And it reminds me of another story about a woman in England, just a year older than Bonita. She shared her own tips. Keep your peace, don't get into arguments, stay curious, and always say yes to new chances. See the pattern. It's that mental approach again, that engagement with life.
So pulling it all together then, what's the real takeaway here for us listening? It feels like it's saying longevity isn't some complicated formula you follow. It's not just kale smoothies or gym routines. It's deeper. It's about how you live day to day, how you love, how you stay curious, how you face things.
That's it, exactly. The core message seems to be live simply, smile often, stay genuinely curious about the world. Let go of the small stuff, the arguments that don't matter. Stay close to the people you love. And yeah, don't be afraid to try something new, whatever your age, even 100. Life isn't a race. It's about savoring the moments, big and small, with a bit of grace. The secret, maybe, isn't a secret at all. It's finding joy in the ordinary, a quiet meal, a good book, that phone call.
That's beautifully put. We really hope Bonita's story served as a reminder for you today, that life itself is such a blessing, and that growing older with love and laughter and maybe a few potatoes, well, that's a gift too.
Definitely. And if Bonita's story or this conversation sparked any thoughts for you, or if you know of other inspiring journeys like hers, we'd genuinely love to hear about them, maybe for a future deep dive.
Yeah, please do share. You can email us at theopenmicpodcasts@gmail.com.